When we talk about India's markets, about how India's markets work today, how millions invest, trade, and participate with confidence, one name stands out. Our next speaker played a defining role in building the systems that power India's capital markets. A leader who combined technology with vision and helped shape how India trades and grows. It is an absolute privilege and honor to welcome our esteemed guest of honor, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan ji, to the stage. He's the Managing Director and CEO of the National Stock Exchange.
Vice Admiral Shri Atul Anand, Shri Motilal Oswal, Shri Mayurbhai Madhwani, Shri Subhash Thakrar, Shri Chetan Bhai Chag, Shri Satish Bhai Vitlani, Shri Vijay Bhai Karya, Shri Dinesh Bhai Kanabar, Shri Praveen Kotak, my schoolmate from Ahmedabad, Shri Umang Thakkar, and many more friends. Many of you know me from variety of angles, especially from stock markets. Many of you are my members. So it's an honor to be here at the LIBF Expo 2026 Mumbai calling, and a privilege to join this inaugural session as a guest of honor. I thank the organizers, Satish Bhai Vitlani and Vijay Bhai Karya, for creating a platform that brings together governance, enterprise, finance, ideas, and cultures, because the future of nations is not shaped in silos, but at intersections. Let me begin with a timeless reflection of Mahatma Gandhi. He said, "The future depends on what you do today." And few cities embodies this truth as powerfully as Mumbai. Mumbai is India's financial heart and economic engine. And it's a city of dreams. It's also called maximum city. I'll tell you, I have a habit of telling long stories, but I think we are running late. So I'll tell you a few things. That why do societies grow? And how do they grow? And where we are today in the world, and how, if we project in future, what is going to happen. For me, the only change that happens in the world is technological change. Technology is the only thing that gets wealth. It creates new wealth. And then the society which adopts those technologies are the societies which are going to create greater wealth vis-a-vis the societies that do not adapt to the new wealth or new technology. And that is the only difference that used to happen, but it used to happen over thousands of years. The first technology used to be, say, fire. How fire existed before mankind came, but somebody figured out how to start the fire, how to control it in a small place, how to cook food using that, how to use it to throw on others in offense, how to save themselves from the cold conditions, or how to protect themselves from jungly animals and all. So fire was the first technology which humankind invented, created, and mastered. And the societies which did not adapt to that continued to be in the cold environment, had bad food, had bad health conditions. And that's how the societies which actually adapted, you don't have to invent those technologies, but you have to adapt them. And then came many more technologies like wheel, metallurgy, the swords, and the concept of decimal systems, and many more. India was pioneer for thousands of years in most of these technologies. India's decimal system traveled across the world for last 2,000 years, but the swords used to travel even 3,000 years back. And navigation And many, many other things, including the surgery, the modern surgery, also traveled from India to rest of the world. And India, that's why India used to create the greatest wealth. All the textiles and everything else used to travel from here to across the world. 3,000 years back, in Roman Parliament, there used to be questions that all the gold of Rome is going to India because the Roman rich women are trying to buy goods coming from India. So those are written things there. Why I'm telling you this is, around 1,000 years back, we stopped evolving those technologies as a country. And the others, they learned from us all the things and they evolved. They came, subjugated us, and 1,000 years of India. When the race of technology was run, we were not even in the stadium. We were not even in 10 kilometers radius. But today, post-independence, we worked hard. If you look at it, 1,000 years back, we were 50% of world GDP. When Britishers came to India around 1497, 1500, we were 33% of world GDP. When Britishers left in 1947, we were 2% of world GDP. Some of that they took away from us, but largely because they developed newer technologies. We forgot how to create new technologies. We forgot how to adapt to new technologies. And from 1947, we tried to organize ourselves as a new country, as a young country. Somewhere on the 91 side, we started liberalizing. And now, we have come to around 4% of world GDP. From 2% to 4% is actually 100% jump, right? But it's still very small compared to 18% of world population. And the other hypothesis I have is, other than saying that technology wins the race, whichever society adapts to new technologies, create new technologies, other societies, they are going to win future. Who can adapt to new technology? It is the societies that are young. Societies which is young population. At my age, you give me new phone with new features, I am not interested. New clothes, I have no interest. I am used to my old clothes. But if you give a new mobile phone to a 2-year-old, she will figure out everything, start playing games instantly. Young population, the countries with young population are good at adapting to new technologies. Where are those countries? If you look at Japan, it has become old. If you look at China, it has become suddenly old. I was in South Korea speaking similarly 2 months back. In next 30 years, they are going to become half their population. Nobody is going to kill them. It's just that they don't have the birth rate only. China, in next 50, 60 years, will become half of their current population. They've been losing people from 2014 onwards. Then comes India. India is young population, and we are going to remain young till 2050, 2060. We have 2 young nations besides us, Pakistan and Bangladesh, but they are not technology adaptive. They want to go and live life of 1600 years back. Then go to Africa, it's fighting with each other. Go to Europe, it has become old. Go to America, 2026 will have less people than 2025. 25 had less people than 2024. They are losing people. This is the only country which is young, and now we are technology adaptive. We are technology oriented. All what you have seen, National Stock Exchange, UPI, automated banking, there is nothing similar in the world. Every Indian is now connected to technology, connected to each other, doing trade, transactions, even 1 paisa or 10,000 crores, like Motilal ji said. And that's where a young country, which is technology adaptive, with 18% of world population, 25% of world's young population, is going to create more wealth in next 30, 40, 50 years. And for me, next 50 years, because the technology comes in waves, and waves are becoming faster, which means the wealth that is going to be created is also going to be created faster and faster. In Industrial Revolution, Europe created more wealth than that was created in 10,000 years before. Next 50 years will create more wealth than that was created last 10,000 years. And who will create that wealth? It is India. India's time has come. India is ready to go, and thank you all from coming from all over. You went out in search probably 100 years back, 200 years back. But now, come back to India, create your businesses. We are ready to accept you. With that, the last point I will take is that how do societies create wealth is also because they are well organized. They trust each other. India today has a framework where even if you want to raise 5 crore rupees, 10 crore rupees, 100 crore rupees, National Stock Exchange is now allowing you to raise smallest of funds. In 5 crore rupees, you don't get 2-bedroom hall kitchen flat in Borivali now. But even as an entrepreneur, you don't have money, nobody wants to give you venture capital, angel funding. All smart people come to my investors. I have 12.5 crore investors. NSE has 12.5 crore investors. If I were a country, I will be in top 10 country in terms of population. Market capitalization is $5 trillion. 1/3 of India's wealth is now on NSE. Your dreams will get wings. All of you are business people. The community is business community. Come, list on NSE and make it big. Thank you very much.